Sagonaska is a provincial demonstration school, so we're part of the provincial schools branch. It's a school that is run for students that have severe learning disabilities, and they come from all over the province of Ontario and stay with us for a year, up to 2 years. All of our students are using personal technology in the classroom, and I think the Media Arts Project has been essential for our teachers to understand that when students are using their technology, the product that they create, that there's more than just pushing the button and recording. You know, there's so many other aspects in terms of what you need to think about when you're dealing with digital media. And for me, that's been really important in terms of our project, because we're looking at how do you actually assess the work that the students are creating. And we've seen a real evolution over the last few years from moving from what I would say is kind of very almost kind of uni or one-dimensional pieces of work, where it's a student holding a camera and just taking a video and turning that in, or putting work in a digital format, to where now we're starting to think about many other aspects in terms of camera angles, voiceovers, how do we build tension, how do we add all these different components to their pieces, so when we're assessing it as teachers, we're not just looking particularly at curriculum content. In a single content area, we're able to really enhance what the students are doing and be able to create a piece that when you look at it, you say, yeah, I can see that touches on media literacy, it touches on language arts, it's touching on history or geography, touching on the arts curriculum, and so it becomes a much richer piece that the students produce.
But now, everywhere I look, and even from the sessions, just with the teachers, like the professional development sessions, even that was just mind-blowing when we were watching the videos of the sound and really breaking things down, and even when we were breaking photos down. Like, it's just, my understanding is much deeper, which I think is, that's half the battle.
I can see how we can use this in all different academic areas. So we had a project in science that we had the kids, we gave them a whole bunch of terminology for our new unit, and we said, how are you going to show us that you understand what this terminology is before we start building bridges? So we had some kids that chose iMovie to bring it in. We gave the option of using a green screen if they wanted to capture images to show them the terms. We did photography. They did some acting around what those terms meant, so it was really exciting to see how that project allowed us to open up choice and give choice to kids when they're creating.
We created a framework as a group of teachers, an overall framework that we called it a check brick. So instead of using a classic rubric, we had a series of components of language, which included oral communication and media literacy, and then we had a drama component as well that we wanted to incorporate. And that was our sort of guiding force. And then with our students, we really split it up into 4 or 5 different sections. And as we finished a section, we would stop and then provide feedback to our students and check. So for example, the first step was to do a storyboard. And they had to come up with a storyboard with pictures, and then with their poem that they had created in another project, put it together, and then we would provide them feedback and assessment on that, and then once they were successful on that, transfer to the next part of the project. And we like to think, our assessment, if they were meeting all the goals of those individual components of the project, the overall project, we would see shine at the end, and that's exactly